Hello Kantians and welcome to Wild Wild Westy Tarot. My name is Steve and today I will be delivering for you a basic general reading for the period from the 13th to the 19th of July. But before I begin, I want to apologise for not getting everyone's readings out for this current week. I've been stuck down with technical issues and wasn't able to get all the videos uploaded before more than half a week was over. Okay, with that out of the way, on with the reading. Okay, cards, please show me information for the sign of Cancer from the 13th of July to the 19th of July. 5 cards in a row, please. That's mood, personal life, health, work, and finances for the week. So that's mood, personal life, health, work, and finances for the week. And on the bottom of the deck for the internal mood, we have the Three of Cups. So with the Three of Cups, it's all about happiness, enjoying your life, rest, relaxation, generally having fun with things. And of course, with you Cancers that still have birthdays coming up, congratulations, happy birthday. Okay, let's go on with the main part of the reading. So for your external mood, you have the Four of Wands. So your outward state is reflected by your inward state as well. Four of Wands is about celebrations, it's about stability, happiness, joyful times. Definitely comes some kind of a celebration for sure by the sound of it. Wands are off the fire element, so there's going to be some energetic fun here by the look of it. The two cards together for internal and external mood are really fantastic. Yeah, you should have much fun this week. Okay, let's move on to personal life. So you've got the Seven of Cups, generally kind of illusions or maybe some kind of difficult choice. This could also show some fulfillment of a desire or even multiple desires for that matter. But also you need to be careful because it can be some kind of self-deception as well. My feeling is for this week, it's going to be a case of this will play it as some sort of celebration or other big event, and you so sport choice with regards to you want some desires that you might find some indecision about what you actually want more, what takes priority. You kind of as a child spoiled for choice, and it's really hard to actually go for what you want really the most. So moving on to your health, you have the King of Wands. The King of Wands is a very good card for health. You should have lots of energy, with fire in your soul, being of the fire, Wands being of a fire element, of course, and you want to expel this energy in some way. Judging by the full Wands, this could well be a case of you'll use this energy up in the in celebration, maybe even dance all night long. Who knows? But in general, you won't want to sit still. You'll be wanting to be constantly moving with this kind of energy inside you. So can't really see much more than that. Really, it's an excellent card for health for this week, for sure. Okay, so moving on to work, you have the Hierophant. So this could be someone pestering you with tasks, constantly asking questions. It could even be a mentor at work, for example. On a potentially negative side for this card at work, it can be a case of you've got some sort of restriction. The law has effectively been laid down upon you, or you've been ordered to act in a certain way, to do things in a certain way that are perhaps not to your norm. This could be in the form of certain criticisms as well. So be kind of prepared for someone who will be constantly pick at you this week, for example, or be particularly judgmental with you this week with work. Maybe not the easiest time, but I think it shouldn't be anything too major, for example. If anything, the advice would probably be not to let someone criticize you and spark you into maybe a conflict with them. Try and keep calm and treat things objectively and with moderation. Try not to let them get to you too much. Try not to pay too much attention, and you'll find this situation will resolve quite quickly, I think. If not within this week, then before the end of the month, without question. Okay, so let's move on to your finances. Okay, you have the Knight of Wands. Spending might become a bit too easy this week. The money will just be burning in your pockets. So be careful with your spending this week, particularly. Also, with regards to looking at your desires from the Seven of Cups as well, it might be a case of you want so many things that with the state of mind with the Knight of Wands in your finances, it could be a case if you burn through your money way too quickly. So really pay attention to that. Keep account of your money, making sure that you don't overspend, because with the Knight of Wands, this could be a very easy task. This could also be a kind of warning. Pay attention to potential scammers, for example, especially with the fact that you've got the Seven of Cups out already, which is a card of illusions. I'd double check everything with regards to any sort of new purchases or new contracts, just to ensure that you're not potentially losing money to scammers at the end of the day. Definitely something worth paying attention to as well, because again, with your internal and external mood being such a high in celebration, you may not pay attention so much quite to any potential illusions that are coming across to you, and therefore any potential scammers that are trying to get one over on you. Okay, so if we do a quick overview, obviously your mood in general this week is looking very good with both the Fool and the Four of Wands. Seems to be lots of joyous celebrations going on. With the your personal life, there can be some illusions. However, you've also got the potential for satisfying a number of your desires. But if you combine that again with your finances, please be careful with that, so you're not overspend. With your health looking fantastic this week, and just maybe a few concerns with regards to work. But again, don't let criticism affect you. Don't let it roll you up, and you should be doing fine. Okay, let's take the cards again and see if we can get a card of advice for you for this week. Okay, cards, please give me a card of advice for Cancerians this week. One card of advice, please. Okay, so we have the Tower. With the Tower of Advice, always tells us that we need to remove something to get rid of something that's bad in our lives. This could be something connected with your illusions with Seven of Cups, for example. You obviously have some choices to make there. Something you need to maybe consider or reconsider. So, for example, this could be a case where you have, just for an argument's sake, you've got 7 desires. You can only afford one of them. So write them down and one by one eliminate them to get the one that means the most to you, and then go for that one desire rather than trying to capture all 7 desires at once and leave yourself in a bad situation with regards to finances and maybe even other issues as well. Also, by prioritizing your most urgent desire or wish, you can more effectively obtain them all over time rather than trying to, again, try for them all at once and cause issues with finances potentially, or even it may even cause an argument within the home, for example. Okay, so that's your reading for this week. I hope you found this reading both informative and entertaining. However, remember that it is just a general reading and may not resonate with everyone. If you would like a personal reading, the email to contact me is in the description box below this video. Please look out for my short videos in the coming days, both here on YouTube and Instagram and TikTok, where I'll be letting the Wisties do some readings too. For more in-depth general readings, I will soon be launching my Patreon service, where I will cover relationships and careers in far more detail. In addition, I'll be posting some more bonus content on various topics of interest too. All the links will be in the description box in the channel homepage. So please like, subscribe, and comment on this video. I hope you will pay me a visit in my next video. Until then, goodbye for now.